guys, it's Pings from the Game Cheer. I'm sure you guys how to get 100% in Memoir Blue. I'm going to be skipping all the cutscenes and only showing the interactable elements. Yeah, I'm going to skip most of the cutscenes. So, the way we're going to get into this is we're going to have to click on the radio and drag it down. So, hold A and pull down with the joystick. And I apologize if you hear a slight static. For some reason, this game gives me static or there's something wrong with my capture card. So I apologize for that. So right at the beginning, you're going to see a lovely medal and a girl holding that medal. Simply, once we get a chance to move, once the top and bottom bars disappeared, because those are basically showing that you're going to be in a cutscene. Once they disappear, just click on left. Just constantly tap A on both her face. So she will twitch. So you want to do it on one side and then do it on the other. Just constantly keep double tapping A, and every time she twitches, you're closer to skipping this section. Basically, right when you do the intro, you're going to get to a bag. Click on the goggles inside, the glasses, click on the metal, click on the bottle, and click off the top and spray. And what you want to do is just click on things until this phone will activate and you're receiving a call. Once the phone goes off, slide over to the right and it's going to zoom in into the phone. Click on the messages and it's instantly going to hit a question mark. Just click on the green button to send it and you're going to go into another cutscene. And this cutscene is going to take you to a glass cup with ice cubes in it. And whatever you do, do not drag down. Do not hold A and drag down because you won't be able to get the achievement. But instead, hold A and flick it out by holding up or diagonal, going left or right, zigzag left and right. So my tip so far is that if it's too close to the left, just drag it to the right. And if you take too long, the ice cubes will melt and they're going to drop right back into the cup. So you want to have them all three outside of the cup before they drop back inside. So it does take a little while. On my first try, I got it out. There we go. Get your achievement. Empty your cup. Once you get the achievement, hold A and drag down. And do it for all three. And you can see that there is a fish spawning. Right after this section, you're going to go to a radio. The main character is going to pull out a radio. And what you want to do is see the slider right underneath the dial. You want to drag that to the right. And move the dial to these little signals. You can see it. They're little dashes. I don't know what they're called. And you want to hit the second button, per se. You want to hit that second button. And right when you let the animation play a little bit, then hit the third button. And then you want to move the dial to the next one. To the next signal. Hit the second button again, let the animation play, hit the third button. And you're just going to keep doing this non-stop. You're just going to keep doing this for all of them. And you should get a achievement. So the boat. To a city. To, I don't know what that is. Weeds. And then to a merry-go-round. And once you go to the last one, you should get your achievement. Surfing the radio waves. Simply, right after the scene, you're going to go to the outside. I did skip this, so I won't get copyrighted. Right when you get outside, do not drag down the sun. That's what you're supposed to do. But instead, go to the top right corner, to that crane, and you want to click it 3 times. 2. And then 3, it's going to come back at us. And right when it's back at us, hit the billboard. And right when you hit the billboard, you see the crane will light up. And then right when it light up, you'll get the achievement. So just drag right down. And simply it's going to bring us back to the main character. And this time our apartment is floated with water. And now we need to drag the radio right above the character and drag it down. And it's going to break the floor and the character is going to go right through. Did say that kind of fast, but okay. Similarly, your character is going to get onto a train and it's going to zoom up on these cards, these pieces of paper. Similarly, what we need to do is just drag it down. Just go into that folded sheet and just hold A and drag it down. You just got to do this for all the pieces of paper right here. Just keep pulling it down. And then you're going to get to the last one, which is a cutscene. And it's going to pull down by itself. You're going to come to this thing where we're going to have to pay for the train conductor. And you're going to pick up the coins right there on the counter. And just pick it up and drag to the right. And keep doing it until you get your achievement. Hop in the turnstile. Put your money into the turnstile to pay for the train fare. And click on the two buttons for the adult and the kid. And hit the ticket button. Right when you hit the ticket button, it's going to zoom in into the stamp. And what we're going to do is turn the dial until it's blue for all of them. We're going to grab one of the tickets and we're going to put it underneath the stamp and we're going to stamp it. And we're going to grab the ticket and put it to the right side. Slide it into the machine. And we're going to do that again for the other ticket and stamp it and put it into the machine. For the next one, what we're going to do is going to take us out of it. And what we're going to do is double tap A to reveal a painting on this newspaper. So just keep double tapping A. And once it shows the painting, I constantly keep doing it. But it is showing a cutscene. And then it's going to drag us down, and you got to do the exact same thing for the bottom. Then the cutscene is going to play slightly, and then what's going to happen is that it's going to go underneath the train, and you need to hold A and move it to the right, and the train's going to go to the right. Like so. Soon, right after the little cutscene, you're going to see these footprints right here. And you're going to see a little fish. Two fishes going to come right over towards you, towards the main character. Click onto the feet and just drag them all the way towards the door. I had to do it twice. But just drag them to the door by tapping or etc. And the cutscene's going to play of them getting off the train. Once your character gets off the train, they're going to sit on this rock and jellyfish are going to be coming up. What you need to do is just tap on the jellyfish. This is not really an achievement, but this is the way to get out of this sequence. Just hit all the jellyfish you can. Soon, your character is going to go into a point. You're going to see all this wood that's floating up in the air. Your character is going to go down slightly and go into a unfinished bridge. This is where another achievement is Wood War. What I did and it worked for the first time is grab the leftmost piece of wood and drag it. And you want to push one of these wood down into the water to get an achievement. It didn't work. I got it down one of the woods down. But if it doesn't work, just simply grab another piece of wood and just push it down like so. It does take a little changes. It does spawn back up here. And once you get your achievement, just finish building the bridge and you should continue on going. Once you finish off the bridge, this little station thing, whatever, is going to drop. Your character is going to walk into it, and I'm not going to skip it because this is part of the motion. And simply what you need to do is give the cashier your money. So just simply drag it underneath his hand and he's going to take it. When he takes it, he's going to give you a map. And I'm going to transfer it where you get onto the boat. When you get onto the boat, what you want to do is grab the key and put it into the fob and turn the key fob. And that's going to turn on the boat. This is another achievement called Siren Song, or I probably said it's wrong, but it is Siren something. Turn the key fob, and on the left side of the wheel, you're going to see this microphone. Pick up the microphone and just hold it for a few seconds, and it's going to play some music. And you should get your achievement, Siren Song. And right when you get your achievement, on the top right corner, hit that green button. And on the right side, there's the accelerator. Hold A and push up, and you are going to go into the next section. Soon, you're going to open up your map after a little bit of a cutscene. We're going to go down because we are controlling the boat, and we need to uncover 4 secret buoys. So there's 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, and 1 underneath the island on your left side. So we're going to go into the middle, and going into the middle is going to trigger a little cutscene, which I did skip. Make sure you stay away from the bridge, because if you get too close to the island, it's going to trigger a cutscene. But underneath here, you could go from the top and go around to get the buoy, or you could go underneath like I did and get the buoy, and you should get your achievement. Go towards the bridge, and a cutscene is going to play. It's pretty lengthy. It's cutscene. Eventually, your character is going to get into a magical pond, a lovely pond. And what you need to do is just push all the leaves out of here. I use this big leaf and push most of the leaves out of the way. And just hold A, that's the only thing you got to do. You can use other leaves to push other objects out. Once you move it out of the way, they're going to slightly get a little bit closer to you. They're going to rise up. The one in the middle, what do you need to do once it lets you interact with it? I didn't notice. For some reason, thinking I was in a cutscene. But what you want to do is click on the one that's in front of you, drag it around a little bit until you can see it, then let go of A. Hit A again to drag it, to move it to the left, out of the way, and do it for the second one. And rotate it around and let go of A. For some reason, I didn't hit A again for some reason to drag it to the left. Moving this away is going to drop the third one to the bottom, which is going to progress the story a lot more. Even more. Soon, you're going to come down here trying to find the third picture. And you're going to see this fish right next to the letter. You need to interact with the fish, so put your pointer on the fish. And instead of grabbing the letter, you want to swim around that letter a few times. It did took a while for it to pop. So you could control the fish. Just swim around it a few times in a circle. And you should get your achievement. Was a late pop for some reason. You should get your achievement. Bubbling over. Drag the fish to the letter, and that's gonna take you to the next sequence. Soon your character is gonna swim down to this building, and here is another achievement. And it's really quick. You can see that there is a fan with a pinwheel on the left side. Just click onto the fan, and it's gonna spin the pinwheel, and you're gonna get your fan service. Interact with the rope that's hanging with the sheet. So you can cut the rope, so just cut all 3. And that's going to trigger a cutscene. That's going to put us underneath here, which is very simple. Once we go underneath, what you need to do is interact with the 4 lights. And once you interact with the 4 lights, you're going to grab this, and you're going to roll it. So interact with the 4 lights. You can see the roller has gone up. We need to smooth out the painting. Once you smooth it out, grab onto those planks and drag to the right. There's a chance it will stop, so just start moving in any other direction. And it's going to put you into a cutscene where you're going to go to this garage. Pull up on the garage, and another cutscene does play. It's slightly short, and it's going to take you to the garage right next door, which is going to give you another achievement. Simply, what you want to do is turn on the light, and you can see the umbrella right there on the right side, sitting on the box. Just simply hold A onto the umbrella and press down. You got to do this 3 times, and it's going to go into a box. And it's going to give you an achievement. Knock them down. Once you get the achievement, go up to the top and bring the garage down while the light is on. And this is going to trigger a cutscene. It's going to pull you to the left, and you need to interact with this elevator. So hit up on the elevator button. It's going to take you up and to the left. And now all we have to do is interact with boxes. You got the chair, the table, and this lovely box. So hold A on the tape and pull up and to the right. And now just double tap A constantly on the box. Soon the blinds are going to close and a cutscene is going to play. Soon you're going to come into a office, and you need to put a bunch of books or binders on the table. Just simply open up the left cabinet and drag these 2 onto the table, and do the exact same thing. There are 2 in each cabinet, and you just need to just hold A and pull down on each of them. It doesn't matter in which order you do it in. Once you do it, you should get a cutscene. And similarly, you're going to come down and you're going to see this girl who we've been following this whole time, and she's going to go in front of a TV. We need to change the TV channel to the big TV. So just go to the small TVs and change it to that channel. And it's going to change altogether. Then what we need to do is interact with the big TV or the small TV, doesn't matter. Just hit it once and hit it all once on all the TVs. And we'll just have to match it all up. And now we got to do it one more time, and we're going to go into the next sequence. This next sequence is going to take us to an aquarium, and on the top right side, there is a dolphin. What you need to do is drag down on this dolphin. You can do it how many times you want until you get your achievement. Flip your friend. What you want to do is double tap on the excavator and bring the footprints all the way over here to the excavator, and your the girl is gonna follow. And a long cutscene's gonna go. At the bottom of the excavator, she's gonna run all the way to this moss-covered mirror, and all you have to do is get rid of it by holding A and wiping it all clean. Once you clean it enough, it's gonna wipe itself clean, and a cutscene is gonna ensue, and you're gonna get to a point where there are weeds blocking your way. All you have to do is grab one and pull up to get rid of the weeds in your way, or vines in your way. Once you pull them out of your way, a cutscene is gonna play once again, and these are like really small snippets. Right after this cutscene, it's going to bring you to a stage. What you want to do is grab that little line that's on the right side of the stage with the balloons, and you want to drag it to the top left. And what you want to do is blow up all the balloons. Once you blow up all the balloons, you can now interact with everything on the bottom. So now you can pick up the fish and put it into the center. Do it for all three. Once you do it for all three, pick up the two statues that look like children and put them onto the platform. And another cutscene is going to ensue. Eventually, your character is going to run towards these gates. You need to, it doesn't matter which one, left or right, you got to take them both down. So simply grab one of them, grab the right and drag it to the right, and then drag the left and drag it to the left. Once you break this, it's going to take us to a valve with a shower. You need to turn the handle down, and it's going to clean up the moss, and now we have to spin the valve, and it's going to create steam. Now we have to wipe off all the steam, and right when you wipe it off, another cutscene is going to ensue. You'll come across another stage, and this one's very simple. What you need to do is go to the top where that banner is and drag down, and it's going to break apart. Go to the right and drop it down, and go to the left and drop it down as well. Right when you drop it down, that's basically it. Another cutscene's going to play. These are really short. Eventually you get to a vault. There are 4 vines, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. We're going to do the one on the left. And all you have to do is just hold A on them and just drag up. One right next to the left of the wheel. The ones closest to the ground, and etc. Right when you pull them all out, grab onto the wheel and spin it into a clockwise motion. And once you do that, you have opened up the vault. Once inside the vault, there is another stage. You need to put on the 2 spotlights. Grab the sheets off of the speakers on both sides, left and right. And once you do that, go to the top right and flip the switch. Hold A and pull up. And once you do that, a camera is going to show up. You need to a phone's going to show up and you need to take the photo. So press A on the circle and do it on the other one. And doing it on the other one's going to show the girl. And that's going to trigger a cutscene. Eventually, what you need to do is break everything into this scene in the apartment. So just hold A and pull up and just constantly do it for all of them. Make sure to do it to the chair as well. Do everything on the dresser, inside the dresser. You don't have to hold up, you just hold A or hold A and they shall all fall. And now on the chair, you need to hold A and lift up and it's going to flip over, giving us another cutscene. Right after this cutscene, from the damage, we're going to uncover this book. We need to flip it to the left, and this is going to put us into a room. In this room, we're going to go to the blinds, drag it to the left, and then drag it to the right, or right or left, depending which one you click on. Click on the book and grab on the sets of books, drag it to the right and drag it to the left, or it's vice versa. Right when you do the books, it's going to zoom out on this radio, grab the tape and put it inside the tape, close it, and then we're done for this section. The next one's going to be a school. Pull up, and it's going to take us to a school. Once it goes down, what you want to do is interact with the bag, pull up, interact with the blue book, and pull up and grab the 2 books. Interact with the bag. It's instantly going to take the contents out, and then interact with the blue book and drag to the left, and it's going to show a cutscene. Do the exact same thing, and this time it's going to take us to a pool. This is for a missable achievement. Once you get your chance to look around, move your head, hold A, and you're going to swim into the pool. Constantly double tap A. If you don't double tap A, your character is going to float up to the top of the water, and you won't be able to get your achievement. So just constantly keep double tapping A, not trying to go above water, and just keep on going through the darkness. Eventually, you'll get to the other side, and you should get your achievement. Sink and swim. Eventually, another cutscene will display, and you're going to come into a room full of trophies, and you're going to see these speakers right on top. Interact from left to right, or right to left, it does not matter. You just have to click on these speakers. Once you hit the speakers a lot of trophies will fall, and you're going to go into the next scene. You're going to see these 2 fishes. You're going to go to the left into these coral, and go to the bottom left, interact with this coral, whatever, and just go left and right, and you're going to see the bottom of it's going to glow. Now you have to click on these shells and just keep on clicking all of them. The goal is to light up the scene. Go to the right side and light those up as well, and light up these blue lights as well as too. Soon it's going to move to the left and right to the side, and it's going to reveal the merry-go-round. As you can see, you're already back there, and it's going to reveal some lights. Once it reveals the lights, you need to click on all 6 of the lights, 3 on the left and 3 on the right, and we're going to be coming up to the next missable achievement. Once it goes up to the merry-go-round, we are going to the mirror achievement. What you need to do is complete the mirror without any mistakes. So grab the leftmost mirror and put it into the top left corner. Grab the bottom left and put it on the bottom. Same thing on the right side, bottom right. Now, what you want to do is grab the top right and put it right here in this top right corner. Grab the right mirror, right glass, put it at the top, and grab the last one and put it into the center. And that should get your achievements. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Constantly double tap A and go through all those selections. And soon it's going to back away from the curve merry-go-round, and you just need to hold A and just drag to the right. And once you do that, constantly keep doing that, it's going to trigger a cutscene. And basically that's it. You're basically done. You just got one more thing to do. And after this little cutscene, your character's going to swim all the way up to the tippity top. And their screen's going to go white. And all your achievements does pop right here. But if you want to do it, I just have it here just in case. Right after the loading screen, this is when everything does pop. You should get your achievement. Finish the whole journey. And all done. Grab both of the trophies and drag to the right, and drag the other trophies and drag to the right, and you basically completed this game in Memoir Blue. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For more guides here, subscribe here. Please critique how I should improve. Let me know. I want to be the best of the best. And I'll see you guys next time, and see ya.